guys, big breaking news coming out. No Kings protest happening right now across America, but at the same time, you have certain groups are getting involved in this movement. You have the anti-Holy Land radicals from global, you know what? I'm just going to highlight this word because of the platform. So, just looking at this picture, yep. We had a feeling that there were going to be certain group that was going to get involved in this protest, No Kings, and we are definitely seeing it. And I'm praying for a lot of people. I'm praying for the safety of millions of people that is, in this movement, this protest of No King protest. I'm praying for peace for everyone. But again, this is where we are right now. We are seeing certain groups, radical ones, that is getting involved in this movement. All right, we're going to see what's going on here. Fox News is putting out this information. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also the description box. Thank you again for your support. Your support is what keeps us on air. Guys, make sure you click the notification bell, all right? And let me know your comments. I actually post this here in the comments box. Stay updated, subscribe, and click that notification bell. When you click on the bell, you have to click it twice. You click on the bell, and then it'll give you another option. You click on all, so that way you receive all our updates and notifications. So, again, what do you think about today's topic? Again, leave comments down below. All the information will be in the description box and also the comments box. Thank you again for your support. I really appreciate it, guys. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's go with Fox. They're putting out the information. New York City. Oh, it's happening in New York? I thought it was like California. All right, so New York City organizers embedded in a global, to destroy the state of Holy Land, moved Friday to join the controversial No Kings protest planned for today, despite the peace deal reached between the Holy Land and Hamas. Now, the UAW, Labor for Palestine, and NYC, Labor for Palestine, quietly posted a call to action for the Palestine Labor Solidarity contingent to meet Saturday at 11 a.m. at Duette Square at the corner of Grand Street and Canal Street in Midtown Manhattan, and then flow into the hashtag No Kings protest plan to protest President Trump. Now, they're not alone. Around the country, anti-Holy Land blocs are slotting themselves into the No Kings protest as a Palestine contingent and socialist contingent positioning their messages front and center, as Seattle activists put it, from Providence to Palestine. Wow. So once again, please be safe out there, guys. Be safe out there. This is not normal. No kings. Trump never said he was a king. I don't know why people keep again, he's not a king. He's a commander-in-chief. He's a president. All right. So again, Jesus is king of all kings. They're leaders around this world. All right. And they hold a high position. That's close to being close to a king, but he's not a king. He's a president. He's the commander-in-chief. He has the military backing him up. His job is to make sure this country is safe. But for some reason, a lot of people just keep saying no kings. Again, he never said he was a king. I don't know who came out with that, but that movement just spread like wildfire. The no king stuff. So the alignment underscores a strategic pivot in the global, next phase, experts say. Now, carrying the anti-Holy Land message into any high-energy civic protest, even after Hamas agreed to a ceasefire by linking Free Palestine to domestic fights like ICE, police, and fascism. Now, the billionaire donor, ooh, that name, red alert, red alert. I'm not going to say that name. This platform is really strict, guys. So, once again, billionaire Mr. Georgie Porgy is reportedly funding many of the organization leading the No Kings protests, like individuals whose co-founders. I'm gonna skip certain names here. These are very, very important names, guys. I don't want to, I don't want to get hit in this platform. Received a $3 million 2-year grant last year from Georgie Open Society Foundation for social welfare activities. Man, look, if that's the case, if this is like the real deal, if this is the real deal, I mean, if they have evidence to prove that Georgie Porgy is sending money to form this movement, that's, a major arrest. Now, again, a lot of these powerful people, I mean, they're not even being touched. I mean, I see John Bolton was indicted, and Letitia James indicted, and James Comey indicted. But again, those are little, again, those are like the small ones, all right? The big boss, they're not being touched. I mean, Joe's not being touched. Others are not being touched. I mean, again, we're talking about the most powerful ones. They're not being touched. It's just the little ones are being, I mean, we've seen the indictments, but again, a lot of people is preferring, like that individual right there. Behind the emotion and patriotic imagery of the protest, a Fox News digital investigation revealed that the movement polished pro-democracy branding mask, a coordinated network of Democratic tax-exempt nonprofit and labor unions, political actions committees, coalitions, and for-profit protest consultant that includes some of the most virulent activists against the Holy Land, including self-declared socialist groups like the Party for, I'm going to skip certain names here. So it says, according to the public database, the protest organizers compiled by the Pearl Project, a journalism initiative. The protest partners include 265 mostly nonprofit organizations, including some anti-Holy Land groups like the JEWS Voice for Peace, exploiting their nonprofit benefits to wage a political war against the sitting president. Now, their nonprofit status shields them from paying taxes on most of their total annual revenues of $2.9 billion, even while they engage in partisan work they aren't supposed to be doing. Now, critics say they are allegedly skirting, if not violating, tax and nonprofit laws. Event organizers didn't return requests for comment. Now, they call it No Kings, but what they're built is an empire of tax-exempt organization doing the left party work on the taxpayers' dime. That is absolutely crazy. This is like BLM stuff now. This is not about protest. This is about using the protest to make the money. This is laundering, what? This is again, I don't know how they allow this to go on. This is just absolutely ridiculous. You know how much money is being made out of this? That's crazy. Now they are using every excuse in the book, from immigration to Holy Land to rage bait America. There is nothing charitable about their professional protest enterprise, and they should be investigated for fomenting so much hate in America behind the shield of charity work. I mean, like I say, they get away with a lot of stuff. They literally get away with a lot of stuff here. Already, the U.S. president has said that he has directed the Justice Department to investigate. There you go. So the president is having the DOJ, the Justice Department to investigate possible violation of the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization Act. You have Senator Chuck Grassley, Republican from Iowa, has opened an investigation that follows the money to anti-Holy Land groups, including some of the groups who will be bringing their protest signs to the No Kings demonstrations. Senator Ted Cruz, Republican from Texas, told Fox News Digital that the Trump administration and the Republican Congress are committed to countering this network of the left, lawlessness. Now, last week, House Speaker Mr. Johnson called the protest a Hate America rally. Indeed, on June 14, at the No Kings protest in Philadelphia, activists from the Palestine, contingent, including activists from the Council on American Relations and Democratic Social of America, hissed as a woman sang the national anthem. Boo! Boo! They yelled. Unbelievable. Covering their faces in kiffs, carrying Palestine flags, and heckling bystanders. Wow. Now, there's a lot more to this, guys. There is a lot more to this. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's a very, very extremely long article, but you guys get the picture here. There's some individuals here in New York City. The Palace Labor Solidarity Contingent said in its message will be very specific. Stop arming the Holy Land. Fund our communities, not genocide and occupation and ICE, military and police terror. Hands off Venezuela. Who in the world would say hands off Venezuela? Again, ain't no way true Americans would say hands off Venezuela. It's like saying hands off, the guy from Germany, the mustache, back in 1940 something. Again, who hit. Again, it's like saying that hands off who. Man, these people are paid. This is absolutely nuts. Who in the world would say hands off? This is it just, I don't see this being a true American protest. This is just again, one of those hate. That's what it is. And a lot of them, to be honest, they don't love our sleeping giant country. They don't love our sleeping giant country. They don't love it. And again, it's like that one woman sang the national anthem here in our beloved sleeping giant country. They booed her. I mean, again, if you don't like our sleeping giant country, go. You don't boo the sleeping giant national anthem. We don't go and do that to y'all land and go there and start booing y'all national anthem. But again, you have to show respect. But just seeing them out there, they have no respect. Absolute no respect. And they're living in the best country in the world. And they should be grateful. Because in their land, they can't do that type of stuff out there. In their land, they don't play that. Anyway, guys, please share the video. Be safe out there. And we are praying for a lot of people. And, yeah, we are seeing a lot of lawlessness. And Georgie Porgy name just popped up. They're keeping an eye on him. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.